Hello, Stampin' friends. This is Monica Gibberti with Stampin' with Monica, and welcome. Welcome, everybody. Hello, Sharon. Thank you for joining in, and let me know that you're watching. Good evening to you. I am here. Let me see. Do I have enough light? It looks so dark. I don't know what's going on. Every time there's something different. But anyways, I hope you can see and hear me good, because you never know what Facebook is going to do, or my limited knowledge of technology. So I'm going to try to put all the lights in the world so you guys can see what I'm doing. So tonight is the last part of this week's class to go. It's the Long Time No See. We're using the Long Time No See stamp set. This is part of the online exclusives. So it's a stamp set that you can only find in my online store. It's not in any of the publication, either the annual catalog or the seasonal catalog that we have. The stamp set is photopolymer, okay? And it's $20. I marked this time. I'm trying to get organized, guys, because and it is photopolymer. And while I'm talking about photopolymer, I just want to remind everybody that Stampin' Up is phasing away with the our rubber stamps, or our cling stamps, because of issues, because it's harder to get the prime material of the rubber, and so it's getting more difficult and difficult because it's a natural resources. So it's getting harder for them to be able to provide the stamps. So we're gonna get starting November is we're phasing out, and everything that is in the annual catalog will end with, if I'm correct, will end with the catalog, okay? I love my photopolymer stamp sets because they're easy to use. You can see through, easy to position. You don't have to get worried about the rubber, having the edges, trimming it, and that kind of stuff. So there we go. Plus, we're going to have a new way of packaging the stamps. I think I got a package today and might have samples. So if I have time tomorrow to pop on, and the reason why I'm closing, I'm doing the class, the last projects for the class tonight, is because tomorrow evening I'm babysitting. So if I have time tomorrow during the day, I might pop on and show you a new few things, okay? But anyways, this is the this is the class that we're doing. It is this time the class is a kit class that you can register for. It's $49 shipped to your door, and what you're getting with this class is a quarter of a pack of the Turtley Cute Designer Series paper, meaning that you will get one sheet each of the patterns, 6 by 12. And we're using the other side, not the turtles, obviously, but we're using the side B. So we're using these patterns, and you've seen it. I've used this, and then we're using, let's see. Okay, this is, we're not using it, but you're getting it. This as well. And we're using this pattern as well. So you're getting, let me just take it out. Basically, this is what you're getting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is how they're gonna come cut, okay? 6 by 12. You get a full package of the rhinestones, a full bolt of the linen thread. You get supplies to recreate 8 cards, 4 designs, 2 of each, and I'm throwing in the extra project, the 3D. I'm gonna send you the supplies as well for that, as my gift for you to take in the class, okay? I've shown you yesterday 2 cards, and I focused on the the Christmas card. So this is the one we did. What's the name of this dog? It's a dog, the hound. I don't know how you call it. And we did make this card. This is a fun fold that goes like this. You also get a detailed PDF tutorial step by step with pictures, okay, included in the class. But you also have the option to purchase just the tutorial for $15. All the information, I will put the registration link there, and you just click on it and you get all the information. So you get that, and the cost, as I said, is $49 shipped to you. So this is my card class for this week. Now, before I forget, let me go through what's going on. You have seen my emails. You've seen also posting that Stampin' Up! Is doing a sale on their all-inclusive kit, up to $30% off, and that ends tomorrow. Started yesterday, today's the second day, and tomorrow this will end. If you one of those that love their kits, this is your chance to buy some and save them. What is not included are the scrapbooking kits and the paper pumpkin kits in the sale. Just the regular all-inclusives that you can find all in the online store, okay? Now, the other thing that Stampin' Up! Has out is the Advent Calendar. I think is in a low inventory. Oh, Dashun. Okay, thank you, Sharon. This, I think, is on low inventory, so if you want it, grab it now. For those of you that purchased and will purchase the Advent Calendar, you will receive a PDF tutorial free with 12 different projects that you can recreate using what's behind here. I got mine. I will have the chance to open up and start creating, and maybe sharing a bit of this so then you can see. And this is $99, okay? Let's set this aside and then we'll talk about it. Stampin' Up! Is doing a live craft class on October 23rd at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. That will be 4 p.m. our time here in Virginia. And you basically, you need to register for it. It's $30, the class. And this is the code 170073. You are registering for the class to watch. They're going to focus their projects, I think, on the traditionals of Christmas suite collection, but the designer series paper and the embellishments are not available, and they won't be available until later in October, but the paper is not going to be available until November. What they have suggested is for you to use, if you want to take the class and recreate the projects, is they were going to use the bundles because those are available, but they're going to use different paper. And I think it's, let me see if I can find it here in my, if I remember well, this is what they said that we're going to use to recreate. Let's see, it's a specialty paper. They're going to use the Season of Elegance, I think, in the project, and just use a gold embellishment. Okay, so you can still register for the class, watch it, and recreate the projects. Okay, now this is the biggest deal ever that you don't want to miss if you are not yet either a demonstrator or a happy discount shopper. This is the best offer ever that I've seen in my 22 years. And you have two options depending on how much you can afford to spend to begin with, or how much you want to add to your kit, because the kit is completely customizable. Either you pay $35 plus tax here in Virginia, and select up to $125 in product of your choice. That's the big deal. Plus you get free shipping on the $125. That's where it's free shipping calculated on that. So that's quite a bit of savings. Then you get 1 box of the paper pumpkin kit and other business supplies that you can use or not use. And the other option is if you have, if you want to pay $99 plus tax, you get $189 worth of product. This is for you if you have big items that you want to add, like the die cutting machine, because that is $140, so you will not be able to add it here, but you can add it over here. You can add anything that is available to demonstrator at the moment, even pre-order items. You can also add the advent calendar if you want to your selection. That is an item that you can add as well. So this is the best deal ever. I would love for you to join our team. Sharon has been a part of our team for quite a while. We are the Happy Basement Stampers because everything started in my basement. And we have a group, a nice group of ladies that I love. And we are expanding because we have new members joining day by day. So I'm really excited about it. And the offer ends on October 31st. So this is not a trick. It's just a big treat for you. There is no obligation to do anything that you don't want to. And you don't have to do classes. You don't have to do videos. You can just maybe just enjoy your discount of at least 20%. So that is a big, big advantage. Okay, there you go. In my world, I want to remind you of the breast cancer fundraiser that we are doing. This is my second one that I'm doing. Last year, I was surprised and I was pleased of the results. And the way I'm going to do my breast cancer fundraiser is this. So we're including the Love and Courage stamp set in the cost of the class. It is a class. So Stampin'Up is already donating $3 to breast cancer organization for each stamp set that is sold. So we're contributing to that as well. For each kit that I will sell or people register, I will donate $10. And I am collaborating with my friend Lisa. She is of part of the Lemongrass company, and she is collecting donation to purchase the Box of Hope boxes that she is donating to the local cancer treatment down in Fredericksburg. So last year we were able with our fundraiser to help her purchase more boxes, and so I would like to do the same this year. Registration for this class ends on October 20th. What you get in this class are 4 cards and the stamp set, and we are designing a booklet, a little mini, could be a mini scrapbook or a mini grateful mini book, how do you want to call it, mini album with where you can put pictures, you can put quotes for your friends. You won't be disappointed. Okay, you will receive a free a full PDF tutorial to create both the cards and the mini book. Okay, so that is that. I told you that. Then there will be emails sent out, reminders, and all kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and finish the 2 cards. So last night I told you what we did. Today I'm going to do 2 cards and show you about the box, how to assemble the box. Okay, let's start with the easy peasy card and then we'll move on. So this one has all these items in here. Remember, 1 design, 2 of each. So this has a card base in balmy blue. And those of you that took the add-on class at the retreat, you might recognize these classes yet again. Okay, so as I mentioned before, then I have a panel of real red cardstock that has been embossed with this So Swirly embossing folder. I have a strip of the designer series paper, and I'm gonna go on and attach this. Okay, this is a very simple layout that you can use for different cards or using different products as well. Then we have a little strip of secrecy, and you know when you cut paper and you have an inch strip, then these are where they're coming from. Because I try not to waste anything. I like to include these little strips in my cards because there you go. Hello, Edie. Thank you for joining. Edie is another Happy Basement Stampers member, and also she is a member of the other group, right, Edie? Then this is that. Now we're taking our linen thread, okay? And in my tutorial, I say to wrap it around twice, but I'm gonna save a little bit. I mean, you get a whole bolt, but you know, why waste it when you can do this? This is what I do every single time. I go here, and then I'll go up again, and there we go. So since nothing happens in the middle here because nobody will see it, then that's out. And yet again, I keep forgetting to get the other scissors. Let me just use these. Okay, so we have this done, simple and easy. I'm gonna take dimensionals, and I want to, well, let's do this because I need to secure this there and secure this as well because I don't want this to go undone. Then I'm gonna put it right there and right there. Okay, let's put, where is my little box, my trash? There. So this part is easy peasy. Easy peasy, nice and easy. Okay, so this is gonna go on your card like that. Actually, I did the opposite, but that's okay. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. What is the song? This has to go, let's pretend. The beauty of using dimensionals is that you can always fix it. This has to go back there. I was looking at my sample and said, nope, it doesn't look like it. And I've created this and make a bazillion of this sample or this layout. Okay. There, now it works. It needs to be on this side. Okie dokie, there we go. Nice there. That is done. Now, don't know if you saw the paper tags dies. These are 1, 2, 3, 4 dies. They do lay on top of each other. Okay, these two. These are good. You can use them if you want to wrap a ribbon around it, and it coordinates with this stamp set. And just to show you, the stamp set is a rubber, or is the one, and I've used only this one, but I'm going to use the other one pretty soon, the other stamps. But this is one of those that's going to phase out, okay? But they will go inside here. This time we're not using the sentiments from this stamp set, just the dies, because I mainly bought the thing for the die. Hello, Judy. Thank you. Hello, Denise. Hello, Denise. Oh, I have friends popping on tonight. I guess Tuesday is a popular night. So let me just put here because I want this to be level. Okay, so we have that. I cut these two. Okay, oops, let me see. Did I lose it? I was supposed to have a little heart. Me and babbling. I think I need to have a small heart. Where is my heart? Oh, here it is. So when you die cut, you see here, you have these hearts. On this one, comes out from there, and then I have a white that comes out from there. I'm just gonna put it right there because I know I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna stamp on these 3 elements or pieces. So what I'm going to stamp on here tonight, I'm going to stamp a llama red pajama on this one. No, just kidding. I'm going to stamp my llama and color it. Okay. So I'm going to ink his head. And then I'm going to go up as close as to my... Hold on, because I have... Let me move it. Where the heart is. There, and then I'm taking, because I have the reflection with the light, then I'm taking is, I'm going to try to do it this way. Voila. Okay, do you see how easy it is to stamp with photopolymers? Now I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday on this one with basic black on this label that was created with the die cut from the Stylish Shapes dies, and those are one of the dies that I hope they will never retire or they'll keep for the longest time. There you go. That is that. Then, whoops, sorry. I'm gonna take on here, I'm gonna put this piece of the designer series paper, but before I glue it, I wanna stamp first, because if I mess up, I can always change it, right? Flip it on the other side. So there we go. Let me put it right here. So now I can glue this down right there. Voila. And then I'm gonna put these, or this one, into the inside so I know it's done. Like that. Let's color. What I'm using to color, I'm gonna use my SU 1000, and then I'm gonna use crumb cake. I'm gonna grab it there. I'm using real red, dark real red, and I'm using dark balmy blue because we're going, so basically we're going with these colors. Okay, so I'm gonna do his little, what is the name of this, nose, and in the front right there. I'm gonna go in the middle like I did for the other one. Okay, I'm gonna take my this would be my crumb cake, like that. I'm gonna go all over, and then maybe do a little bit of shading. Okay, just gonna be a quick coloring. So if you like coloring, this set is for you. Or you can stamp it on colored cardstock and don't worry about coloring at all, right? You could do that as well if you wanted to. Okay, now let me put some of here. There. Okay, put it there, and then we're gonna blend it and add more. Maybe I'm gonna add more shading on this side. Let's try it. See how it goes. Shading more there. Something different. Okay. Blend, blend, blend. As you can tell, I am a quick. Then let's blend. There. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab your red and I'm gonna go here. Yet again, my real red is dying. Let me try it with this tip. Oh boy. Okay. There. This tip is still working, but not the other one. So, okay. And then we're gonna go down here. Like such. And then we're gonna go with dark. Balmy blue. There, we're gonna just grab the colors of the cardstock, and voila, this is our fun. We're gonna glue it there, and we're gonna go flat, meaning no dimensionals. What? There, and off we go. Gonna do matchy with the heart there. Voila. Okay. Now I'm gonna put dimensionals in the back. And also Denise is one of the latest member of our Happy Basement Stampers. We're so excited to have new members, and I'm happy that they decided to take advantage of the hard to pass offer. For sure. Even if it is just to support your crafty habit or hobby, call it the way you want it. So I'm going to put this one right there, like such. Then I'm taking my linen thread, and with the help of my scissors, I'm going to go under. If I can, no, I need a pokey tool. Actually, I don't need it. There you go. If you, I mentioned this more than once, but if you are a seasoned Stampin' Up! Demonstrator or Happy Discount shopper, and you've been around quite a while, for quite a few years, you might remember this. This is the version of You Pick tool. We used to have a toolkit with you pick, you know, this pokey thing, a little hammer. What else was in there? Other things. I think I still have it, but this is, we go way back then. We go way back then. So that's what it was, the first of the tools that they were selling, and I think I still have it somewhere over the rainbow, but I kept it for sure. Voila. No, I'm gonna do it going the other way, so then my tails will go the way I want it. There we go. Okay, so that is done. 1 and 2. Just trim it a little bit and there. And let's see if the trick still works. Like you grabbing these ends and like you would do it when you do a package. This should be curly a little bit, or however you want it to go. Okay, there we go. So that part is done. Now we're gonna take our happy birthday, and that's gonna go over there. And then we're gonna put some embellishments, and we are good to go. Okay, I want this straight and I want this straight. Voila, isn't this cutie patootie? Let me grab my embellishments. They flew on the floor. Oops. And off I go. And I'm using my oldies by goodies. You pick. I need to grab this little heart. Okay, and this little heart is gonna go there with, because we don't want to waste it, right? You can even use the white if you wanted to. Let's see. I may get an idea and using even the other heart, because in your kit I will do the die cutting for this one, because but I will not do any stamping for you. Let me see the other heart here where I can use it. 1, 2, maybe here, maybe here. Oh, I can put it over there, because obviously if I put it on the white, it's not gonna, but I can put it right there. 1, 2, there. I can, so this would be different from the tutorial, the picture of, because my original didn't have this. And I'm gonna put it right there. Look at that. So nothing gets wasted. So I'm gonna put one little embellishment there. I'm gonna put a large that goes here, and then we're gonna go and do another little one there. Happy birthday. Sorry, I'm a little behind. Isn't this cute? Right? Look at this card. Cutie patootie. And an easy peasy one. Okay, let's move on to the next card that is not as, well, it's okay. It's good. Okay, so for those of you that will get the kit, because you're making 2 of each and you're only receiving a 6x12, I'm going to show you what to do for this card. So pay attention. First of all, this is the part where we're going to fold in half, okay? And then we're going to fold it in half again. Let me just put the corners together. Fold and fold here, and then fold, okay? So this is a Z-fold, okay? Easy peasy, easy peasy. Now, you have this large piece of garden green, these 2 pieces of garden green. You will have these pieces. This is where you're going to stamp. You will have, they're all 2 and 4 of the same length, and this is for our sentiment, okay? Now, I'm going to, where's my sample? First of all, I'm going to go and rough the edges because it's me. You can do this or not do this, but mine had this roughed up. Because, you know, at least one of my cards will have to have this. And I did for these panel and also for the large one, okay? So this also would be a video reference that you want to go back and watch if you get the class. So on top of the PDF tutorial, you also have the video for the yesterday and today, so you can put the cards together. Okay, so I'm roughing the edges just because. Okay, then we're going to focus on the paper. Okay, we need to make 2 cards out of this, and this is what we're going to do. Has to be horizontal. We're going to cut it in half. So this is 6 by 12, so we're going to cut at 3 and use one of these strips on for each of the cards. Now I need to cut, so this is 3. Now I'm going to cut 2.5. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do this. 2.5. 2.5. Okay, and then this has to be 4. Okay, 4, because this is 5 1/4. This has to be 5 1/4. Okay, and this is what you have left. Now you're gonna cut this in half, so 1.5. Because basically, I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. 1.5, 1.5, and this one will have to be 1.5 this way. Okay, and 1.5 this way. So this, by doing so, you'll be able to make the 2 cards. Okay, so let's put this away and let's start gluing, because instead of having a whole panel, okay, we're just gonna do this, because the middle will be covered by something else. So now we're gonna do a bunch of gluing. Let me do this first with a 1/8 of an inch all around. Okay, 1/8 of an inch all around. On this, there, and then I'm gonna show you my original, but there's not, you won't be able to see the difference. Okay, this is that. Now I'm gonna do it on our large piece. Okay, we're gonna do the same. This is also a way of saving paper, right? Because you will see. And voila. Okay, so that is that. Now, I can attach this. Let me see here. I can attach these panels to my card. Because they fit right in there. Hope you're following me. Okay. Voila. Doing like this, and then I'm attaching this. So these, we don't have to do anything. Just gonna do that. So this is our card. So if you don't like the little, as I said, the roughing, then you can omit it. There you go. Okay, ta-da! You can set this aside. Now, stamping. Ooh, doggy. So we are stamping on these 3 pieces. Okay. And now we're gonna use the, what's the name? Dachshund. We're going to use the dog. We're going to use the extension. Okay? And we're going to use Memento. So this would be, we're going to do an extended dog. This will be the back. This will be the front. And this will be the middle. So I'm going to start with the back. And I'm just going to ink my stamp. And I'm going to stamp only the back of it. So ink only the back of it. Okay. And you can line up, you can draw a line if you want to, but I'm not that, I'm not going to do it. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the paw here and kind of, we don't want this to be, whatchamacallit, stamped, okay? Let me see if I can, just want to make sure. Oopsie daisies. I made a mess. So I just want that, and I'm going to do like this. And worst case scenario, I have a black marker. There you go. So we have the back, and I have a black. See, I'm missing a little part here, so I'm going to just extend it. And nobody will know that. Okay? Now I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to grab my chamois. Where is my dog? And I'm going to clean this one very well. Clean it very well. Make sure there is no ink. There we go. Now on this one, I'm going to just stamp the front of it. Got it? And I'm going to go and just stamp. Do you see where the straight line is there? I'm going to ink that part, only that part. Okay? And pretty much eyeballing where I stamped. So I think I did pretty much right there. As far as how far down. Okie dokie. This part is done. Now, the fun part. I'm going to do it this way. I think I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to now add and stay straight. There, you see it? And now, move this away. We're kind of lining up there. I'm going to stamp it again, ink it again, I mean. And having your grid paper, ooh, helps. So now I'm lining up there pretty much. And hopefully I'll be lined up with this one as well. Ta-da! Let's see. Ta-da! Not too shabby. There. And we make it work. Okay? So now what you will need to do is color. Let me wash this. I'm just going to show you partial coloring because I already went ahead because you like to color all of this. So I don't want you to stay, you know, sit there and watch me color the whole thing because I already did it. Okay. Just want to clean this so then it doesn't get in the way. So the colors that I'm using are these. I'm using Pecan Pie, Dark Pool Party, and Light Granny Apple Green. So for his face, I'm gonna use the light Pecan Pie, and I'm gonna go in color this part. Just want to show you. Okay. There. And then I'm taking the dark, and then I'm going to go and color him. Okay. Okie dokie. And then when I go on with my light, then I can blend. So then there's not a sharp line. Okay. There. His paws are light. And his paw right here is light. And all of this is dark. But then I'm going to stop right here. Do maybe half of his body, because the rest is already done. Okay, because you don't need to see me color. Okay. There. So there's a, okay. So that, and then I alternated my, let's do this part. Alternated my light granny, apple green, okay, there, and then I use my dark Pool Party and colored. Okie dokie. So this part is pretty simple and easy, and you alternate. Okay, so you don't need to watch me do that, because I already have my part colored. So there you go. This is what we have right here. See? Ta-da! Now, let's grab these pieces. You're saying, Monica, what are we doing with these? So another way of saving your cardstock is by using all the strips that you have laying around. So I am going to put this one there. Then I may need to trim a bit. Let me see if it is straight. Okay, do a little bit of a trimming there. Just because. Then do the same on this. Oops. So instead of putting a big piece, and also because I have a bazillion of these strips, so voila, just trim this and this one because it didn't get trimmed. Okay, so now this will be glued down. Let me do it this way, because you want to stay on. take your, and we're gonna put it down like such, pretty much. So you put one down and then the rest will follow suit. So you see, no need to have that part. Okay, we're gonna do the same on these. And you're gonna put it top and bottom, not side to side, right? And pretty much a 1/4 of an inch. No, not a 1/4. It might be there. I'm trying to go fast, but it's not good. And then we have the other one. I'm gonna try to make it the same. Okay, and let's do it on this. Now we're pretty much done after I stamp my, so I'm using my grid paper there to help me a bit. And trim, because even if you try to trim or cut the same length, it's never perfect. And voila. Okie dokie. Are you still with me? There. Trying to say dog is perfect and I lost your video. Back now. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Edie. You're back now, yes. Voila. There. Boy, these scissors need a little bit of, whatchamacallit, sharpening. Okie dokie. So now we're going to put this one down like that. But we're going to wait on that. We're going to put this one down. This goes like that in the middle. And it's not super duper perfect, but we'll make it perfect. There and there. Now on this one, we are going to wrap a little bit of the linen thread. I have a little piece here and I'm going to use it. So this is going to go here. So we're going to go up and down. There and there. Okay. And voila. Making sure I cannot put any more dimensionals on this one because otherwise it will be so thick. But I want to make sure that I have quite a bit of adhesive in there so nothing will move. Okay. And this one is going to go like that. Ta-da! Voila. So when you close it, it's like that. Bing, bing. Now, let's work on these. And I'm going to stamp the sentiment that says, where's my stamp? Long time no see. In my memento. I already mounted them. And I'm going to stamp a long time on here. Then I trim it. And no see on this one. And then we're pretty much done. There. So let me trim a bit. Let me see. Oh, maybe I'm gonna leave it like that. I think I left it like that. Yes. So I'm gonna put 2 dimensionals. This I wanted to do dimensionals. And And this is gonna go down here. This one, where's my long time, is gonna go with dimensionals 1 and 2. Okay, this one is gonna tuck right there, kind of. And then I am going to grab, no, this is too short. Where's my linen thread? I lost it. Where's my spool? In front of me. And I'm just gonna go and do a bow. Okay, and my bow is gonna be tied like such. Try to go quick. Okay. No, didn't grab it. Come on. Maybe if I fold it would be better, right? Down, under, and voila. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is gonna stay like that. I don't want to do a double knot. So, Monica. Oh, there you go. This was the way. Voila. Okay, long time. No C. This is done. I'm gonna grab my embellishment. Where's my little tool here? I'm gonna do a big one down here. Like this. A small here. And then another lower, a medium, I'm gonna do right there. Okay, so these are the cards for the class. Then I'm gonna show you the bonus project. Okay, so you have a long time no see. Remember, you're making 2 of each, so then you have the other one, right? 1, 2. And then you're making this card and this card. And then you're making this card and this card. So isn't this a cutie patootie class? But we're not done. 1, 2, and then so 2 fun folds. 2 fun folds. And 2 regular cards for a total of 8. Okay, your $49 registration fee covers for all these 8, plus the goodie bag with the designer series paper, the embellishments, a full pack, a full bolt. Okay, everything will be embossed for you. Okay, the only thing that I will not do is cut the designer series paper. You will cut it on your own. This will be included, all the strips, so these will be included and such and such. Now, the bonus project. Okay, so it will be 8 here, and I'm going to show you what to do. So you also will get, at the beginning I said, they're going to just get the PDF for this one, but instead you're going to get the supplies to create this little box. So you will have the template already, the piece of cardstock, it will be already scored for you. What you will need to do is cut off the little rectangle here and trim it, okay? Then we're going to go ahead and fold everything on the score lines, okay? Actually, no, we're not going to fold these lines yet. You will have your designer series paper. This designer series paper will have to be placed in between the bottom score line and the top. Okay, so kind of center it here. And we are going to glue it down. Well, the designer series paper is already included in your packet, but you will have to cut it based on the PDF. Okay, So this is gonna go like that, pretty much. You know, it doesn't have to be uber duper perfect as long as it is straight. Okay, now we're gonna fold it because I scored the cardstock, but I did not score the designer series paper. So by doing this, you're gonna score everything. Okay, so now this is where we're gonna put strong adhesive, and I'm using this what is the name of the tear and tape, and we're gonna put it all the way up here. Okay, push this one down, peel it off, and then because this is exactly, you're gonna fold this in half and press. Okay, and there you go, you have a little box. Now this will be the back of the box. Okay, this will be the front, so this will be the top. So now that we're putting the flaps, we want what is the front flap to be the last one to go in. So you can put a little bit of glue. This is almost empty. So I'm gonna put a little bit of glue here, and I'm gonna glue this one down. Okay, then I'm gonna put a little bit of glue there. This is what is gonna go down. Okay, and then this is the last one, and I can even use, instead of the glue, I'm gonna use this, so then it seals. Okay, voila, and voila. So this is your good side, and this is your box. If you want, you can use your bone folder and press. Okay, there we go. So this is my front, and these are the pieces that you would need. So we're gonna stamp our Llama Llama red pajama in black. Where did I put my Llama Llama red pajama? Right here. We're gonna grab the head, and we're almost done. This will go together in no time. So we're gonna stamp at the top and in the middle. Then we're gonna grab his body, or with the scarf and everything, and I'm gonna do it this way so I can see. Okay, try to do a matchy there. Voila, there we go. Now we're gonna color it. Actually, let's do the stamping while I have this one out. So this is where you're gonna stamp, and I'm gonna use the happy birthday stamp that is somewhere, but I need to wash it. Okay, let's clean it because we're omitting. So now I'm going to just ink the happy, and I'm just gonna press there, and I'm gonna do happy, and then I'm gonna do another one, and I'm gonna do happy there. Okay, so all the stamping has been done. Put it on the side. Now we're gonna color it quickly, and we're gonna repeat. Easy peasy. This tip is coming up. Boy, I need to replenish my stamping blends. Good thing that I can save money on it. Why? I saved 20%. Right? All of you. Now I'm gonna do light here, there. I'm gonna go like that and like that. Then gonna go to town with this. Quickly color him. Then I'm gonna show you what it fits in the box. Okay. And then you'll decide how you might want to use it. So let's do a little bit of I'm gonna give him a little bit of a extra touch there. And let's blend everything. There. Voila. This little fella is gonna get colored in. I'm gonna do, let's do dark. This will be different. So I'm gonna use a dark of the two. And I'm using also dark Daffodil Delight. So his scarf is gonna be in dark Daffodil Delight. There. Okay. Then we're gonna start with dark. There. Dark. And voila. And now we're gonna go with dark granny apple green. And we're almost done. Okay. Just a little bit of coloring here. And we're done. See how the blends make it easy? Voila, done. This gets glued or attached to here, layered on it. Look how cutie patootie he is. Then this will get, now I'm gonna use dimensionals because I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put one in the middle because it's a long one. Okay. And then in the front, we're gonna have this little cutie patootie there. Okay, what are we missing? The sentiment. So now we're gonna trim this to the best of our ability. So even if you had a little bit of a smudging from the stamping, like a little halo from the stamp, this wouldn't matter because we are trimming it. 1, like I have here, see? But we're gonna cut it off. And then we're gonna be all done. Like my grandson says, all done. Well, he kind of waves his hand to say all done. Are you still following me? Give me a shout if you're still there, or maybe you fell asleep or something. So we are going to use mini dimensionals, 1 and 2, and here as well. We're gonna put these on. Okay, we're gonna do happy. And come on, peel off these, and happy. Voila! This is done with some embellishment. And we're gonna do, since we have it, we can use it. We can put a large here. I don't know who's calling me, but I'm not gonna answer.
Call from Biggs.
There. And my little
Call
one.
from Biggs.
I think I'm gonna go down here.
Call from Biggs.
Okay, we are done.
Call from Biggs.
Now, what does it fit in here? You might want to ask. I put a little candy there, and you can put it down like that. So happy, happy. Okay. You can put more if you want, but it has to be something skinny, okay? Because I tried the other candies would not fit. What it fits in here are 2 of the Nature Valley fruit nuts. And you can wrap them if you want, or just put them in there and then instead wrap the box if you want to. One of these hand creams will fit in there. Just wrap it like I did. Maybe the hand cream and 1 chocolate in there fits. Okay, but I like this one better. I don't know why, because there's more. So it is a good size, and it fits 2 of them. So there we go. This is your class. Let's do with this one, so then you can see that we have the twine. There you go. This is your class. Link will be posted in the description. Okay. Oh, I forgot. What you get the long time no see stamp set included. Duh. So you get the long time no see stamp, the 1/4 pack of designer series paper, a full roll of your linen, a full pack of the embellishments, and supplies to recreate all of these projects, plus your detailed PDF tutorial for $49 shipped to you. Registration closes on the 12th, this Sunday. So when I get the registration, I'll place the order. If you already own the long time no see stamp set, but you would like to take the class, there's an option for you in the registration. You just mark that you want to get the substitution, and you have to email me or message me what you would like to substitute with for up to $20. Okay, because that's the value of the stamp set. Okie dokie, so you get all of this in your class. Isn't this cute? You just need to provide your ink, your blends, and that's all. That is all. I am done for tonight. Thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoyed the class. And if you already have the stamp set, go get and use it. Otherwise, you can also just purchase the PDF tutorial for $15. But look at all these. Aren't they? So you get 2 fun folds and 2 cutie patootie cards. You have cards already ready for Christmas and everything else. Okay? Thank you so much for watching, for really following me tonight. It was a little bit longer than usual, but I showed you all the projects, and I will might be on tomorrow, but it won't not be after. It will be in the afternoon early, because I need to go babysit in the afternoon. So I might pop on, get a little bit of recap of this and show you a few things. Okay, ladies? Thank you so much. Bye-bye.